fuck is up, guys? Another beautiful night, kind of foggy, not really. At my favorite spot. I hope your guys' day, morning, night. Shot up my hair. Actually, it's looking pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, I don't know what this is, but it is what it is. I don't know. It just feels good to be alive. It really does. This looks funny, bro. Fuck it. But I just wanted to make this video about ADHD and how it's bullshit and it was never real. And if you want to defend it, then you can do that. But either way, it is only a label. But it's funny, people love limitations. So if you are to tell someone something like this, sometimes they'll be like, no, it's real. I have it. I've been blah, blah, blah. Why are you defending it? Do you want it to exist? Oh, fuck. Like, people love limitations, man. Fuck. But it is what it is. If you're awakening, obviously you're aware of the illusion and you're stronger than these false limitations, if you will. But yeah, dude, I was gonna stand on that thing behind me, but I'm liking this. Let's go ahead and go over yonder, you feel me? But guys, I thought for so long I had ADHD, Tourette's, OCD, but this one's about ADHD in particular because it's very personal to me, you know what I mean? Anytime I'd forget something, even though that's a symptom of ADHD, but really I was just focusing on what I want to do, my intentions, and if someone else's vibe isn't the same with yours, I don't know, there could be confusion, but like, my mom would always be like, oh, you forgot because you're ADHD, and it wasn't even that. I'm just doing my own thing. Like, I'm just thinking, overthinking. I had too much energy because I didn't know that you're never taught in school that if you meditate, you can reground yourself, take that Merkaba back, right? Align that chi. There, no one's telling you that you have these gifts, that we're not the body and we are consciousness and we're not the thoughts, and like if we can just stop thinking so much we can control our consciousness and our awareness, our chi, our kundalini, whatever. No one tells you that. It sucks, but you know because of that, because of believing you're the body and you're the identification, the ego, you'll create false limitations because you believe that to be true, right? You grow up, people are telling you this is you and this is that, and this is how it is. You believe it to be true, of course. You never think for yourself. But if you start to think for yourself by meditating and connecting to your subconscious, whether it's meditation or plant medicine, then you take your power back. You see that you're not who they perceive you to be. You're not who they told you to be, especially that. You are here to help shift. You're here to create your health. You're here to create the glitch in the matrix. You feel like you don't fit in because you aren't supposed to fit in the in the fucking matrix. You're supposed to do something different. Be the glitch. Everyone else is doing the same, being the same thing, and being an NPC, if you will. It's like, no, dude, you got power. You got power, and you just gotta remember that you got power because that's what you're here for. To remember. Excuse me. I had Mexican food. But that being said, once I saw that it was only a label and identification that I clung to and overemphasized to, I have ADHD, I have Tourette's, I have OCD, and that identity kept going in my energetic field. It was just lingering there, right? And that's through the subconscious. So whatever we're unaware of in our subconscious mind will continue to manifest itself and perpetuate itself in your kundalini, because your kundalini chakra flow goes like that around your body, right? And when you breathe, you circulate that pranic field, and it goes faster and faster, your Merkaba, and then it releases the old energy, continuously recycling old, new energy. You feel me? Like cleansing. But if you're never aware of that chi, that force that you have, you're always just with your mind and not your heart, your higher consciousness, 5D, multidimensional self, whatever the fuck, the true consciousness that you are, being just pure awareness and energy, thinking that you're the ego and the thoughts. Of course, you're not going to take your awareness to do that because that's a lower level of consciousness, lower level of awareness. So when you think that you are the identity, the body, that you're not aware of the Merkaba, the chi, you know what I mean? So you're going to perpetuate that false illusion of identity that you think you are. So the whole time, I thought I was, ADHD, he has ADHD. Nope, this whole time you had energy that needed to be grounded. You had energy that needed to be dispersed, but you didn't know how to do it properly. You came and you come and you feel it in your heart. You feel that you're not from this planet because you're not. You come from star systems beyond this. You can't even comprehend what it's like because you forgot. You can have images and, images through meditation if you want to remember what it's like in the other planets for you where you exist on, but either way, you come from an advanced civilizations beyond here. It's outdated, Earth. The consciousness, the 3D paradigm. It's dying. The separation, the whatever the fuck duality. Everything's so solid and whatever the hell. No, it's outdated. There's just separation. It's a form of consciousness to keep you separate from your higher self. Believing that you are the body, but you are not the body. This body is a vessel for your consciousness that you really are. So when you are aware of that, you get yourself into a higher state of consciousness, higher states of awareness through knowing that you're not the body and the ego and all that. You're the energy that flows through, observing itself in human form. That you begin to really heal your vessel, heal your mind, because you know that you're not the mind and you're not even the vessel. You're the aware observer. You feel me? So you don't even cling to any identity. You don't attach to any identity. You just be and you flow and you feel that chi in your heart and it keeps flowing and flowing and flowing because you're doing your own thing. You're aware that it's within you, not out there, not what anyone told you to be. I guarantee you, if we were taught to meditate, to align our chakras, right, whatever the fuck, the energy points in your body, to actually chi flow the flow, chi flow, whatever. I don't know what that came, but like, then you would see that you aren't the identity that you are having. You always have the ability to heal yourself. You do. You can rewrite your subconscious. So that's why it's imperative that you meditate. That's to tap into your subconscious and heal your subconscious mind. Since we're always flowing, if every moment is a new version of you, and every moment's a new moment, and your pure energy just circulating like that, right? That's why you are able, when you meditate, you tap into that space where you are infinite, your astral self, the light, the formless self. And through doing that, you're healing the vessel and the subconscious. You know what I mean? Nothing is solid. It's all energy. So you don't have a lot of energy. I mean, you're not able to focus because it's bullshit. You don't need medicine. You need a purpose. You don't, they give you stimulants and dopamine so you could focus. Oh, no. Anything to numb the senses, right? Anything to numb the soul. Of course, nothing is going to be interesting to you if you're not passionate about it. That doesn't mean you have a disorder. That means that you are meant for something more, something greater, beyond just that, beyond what we're being told that how reality is and how it's been, whatever the fuck. Like, it ain't cool. It's old, bro. And listen, guys, this is what I'm telling you guys. You gotta listen, alright? And if you don't listen, then I don't know, don't listen. But what, you have ADHD because you can't focus on math? Because your mind drifts in class? Because you're daydreaming too much, bro? Like, what? Oh, what if I told you guys it's not a disorder? Alright? What if I told you? What if I... I'm gonna start singing and shit. It's your soul rejecting the 3D consciousness of paradigm. Because again, you come from advanced civilizations where the paradigm is much stronger, the awareness is stronger. This is all outdated. The consciousness vibration that the collective's on right now, it's outdated. That's why the planet's awakening in this timeline, at least. Because it's outdated. Alright? And your soul's rejecting this bullshit that doesn't serve. They give you stimulations, doesn't help you, it just numbs you. It's only to make you comply. Like, just stick to this 3D, stick to the seriousness. Don't follow your heart, listen to your brain. Only to fit in a system that it was never built for you, for your spirit. Let that sink in, bro. None of this shit is built for you as an advanced soul. We're all advanced souls. We're just remembering that. But this is not built for this, for us, for our true nature, right? So it's like you've really dimmed your vibration down to play the part real quick while remembering. But I'm just telling you guys, really, ADHD is just ungrounded energy. That's why you gotta breathe. Gotta take your thoughts back, take your awareness, because your consciousness is so vast. Like, you're not the body at all. It's so electric, so light. They say stay boring, stay serious. Robot this, robot that. You just have you working like a robot at school, at work, whatever. Just keeping you programmed, bro. God, bro. You don't like focus. You don't. You just lack something that you're interested in, purpose. And what they're feeding you isn't serving, and you know that your soul, your higher self knows this isn't it. You need to go for something deeper within yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not broken, you're not bored. Your frequency is just mismatched in a low vibe reality. You feel me? Because we come from higher states of existence. It's like, this shit is so outdated, man. And you feel it. I know you feel it, guys. Like, this isn't awakening. It never was. Or, sorry, it never was a disorder. It's an awakening. It always was. It always was an awakening. It never was a disorder. You feel me? Because stay limitless. Stay unboxed. Stay detached from your identity. Be aware of it. Be aware, yeah, that you're not the body and that you're always infinite and shifting to different versions of the now and of yourself. So with that awareness, don't cling to the old version of you that doesn't serve. You don't have ADHD. You just have ungrounded energy. And there's because of how people are thinking and how they believe reality to be true, you can tell them this. You could tell them that you don't have ADHD anymore. I just rewired my consciousness. They're gonna be like, "You have ADHD. Calm down. It's okay to have ADHD. It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Just admit it." It's just like they don't. Some people won't if they're not at that frequency or vibration, knowing that everything is internal. You can heal your subconscious and all that in your reality. They're gonna stick to that perception and version of you that they knew or they think they know. Like my mom, whatever. For example, some friends even. They're like, no, because they're so used to you being this one way, and if they're unaware of themselves, and even the fact that, like I said, you can rewrite yourself, then of course it's going to be hard for them to see you in a different way. But that doesn't mean that you still have ADHD or ever did, because you didn't. It's just that they don't understand it. You feel me? So just this is for you to know that it isn't a disorder. You are just stronger. You are remembering that you're so much more than this limited way of thinking, than the cycles. You know what I mean? That's why it feels like you can operate faster than most. That's how multidimensional you are. You are faster than, because it's just here on Earth, it's a slow down frequency vibration. That's why it feels like you could do shit like that. Like maybe you're one of those people like where you have natural energy. It feels like you're on caffeine, but like boom, 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 boom. That's that chi. That's that flow. That's that intuition. You're allowing for the higher flow of consciousness to flow through you. That's how multidimensional you are. In the higher realms, things are much faster. Things are much faster. All things are one, more so than here. And through that knowing of unity, it's just so harmonious. They could do things, like I said, that we would consider magic here. But I just humble yourself with that knowledge. That's the point of why I tell you, just because you really do for your mind, understanding that there is more than this. And throughout your day, you really do go out and about in reality in a different way through this understanding, through this humbleness, right? It's very freeing. That's why don't attach. Awareness truly is key. So be aware that you just needed to circulate that prana. Breathe. Because again, you aren't the mind, you are the higher consciousness, the energy flowing through. So really, there is no disorder. There's just people unaware of their higher self, thinking that their ego mind, their logical mind, disconnection from self, and just not breathing properly and just lost in thought. It's truly lower states of consciousness. Because everything is consciousness. Everything. Like, you really are the drug. It's all within you. Like, that's just a beautiful thing, man. So, yeah. Let go of the medication. Have some caffeine, sure, but you don't need Adderall. You don't need any stimulant. All of that is just has bullshit side effects. Just suppressing you to be you. You don't need it. It's bullshit. What you need is sun. You need to decalcify the third eye more. Exercise, breathing. And you'll notice you'll have good energy, higher energy, but not overwhelmed energy. Just grounded and aware and centered. It's where meditation and breathing comes hand. It is necessary. But of course, they don't teach us this in school. They just, no, something's wrong with you. But it's okay. We are entering the timeline of awakening. And things will be shifting in our favor. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay sexy and fucking go. Stand in my lane, stand in my lane. Yeah, man, as you can say, yeah, I'm just playing that game. I'm gonna fucking You're gonna